ladies and gentlemen, join me as I most respectfully invite His Excellency, the very distinguished Senator, Professor, Barrister Ben Ayade, the Digital Governor of Cross River State, to please present his address. Your Excellency, sir.
Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Good evening, Africa. Good evening, the world. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, His Excellency, the Taiwanese Ambassador to Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the warm, beautiful city of Calabar, the epicenter of African tourism and African hospitality. I welcome you to this evening's glitterazzi and the beauty and the bizaza that will characterize the evening of the day. Today we sit to discuss Africanism. Africanism is not ontology, it's not theology, it's not philosophy. It's the reality, the African people. Discussing Africa within the core view of the narrative of the African people, telling the African story from the African perspective. For how long will we continue to allow CNN and all the international media to tell the African story? So we're gathered here today to recrystallize and redefine beauty from the context of the African man. What does an African man see as beauty? Africans, therefore, must define beauty for the global understanding that only Africans have a sense of humanity. Because for us, relationship comes above money, name above money, character above every other value. That is Africa. So the core essence of today is to use beauty and brains, celebrating Africa, and getting the entire community gathered like this to discuss Africanism. To reassure us that we Africans have come of age, that it's time for Africa to actually take its own global stage. Africa today is mistaken to be the last continent. The continent that depends on the others for everything. Even to know what is there in their own ground, it needs somebody to come in with technology. But all of that story is changing, and changing very fast too. Changing because today, Africans have actually shown a lot of innovation and skills and capacity. Indeed, an African doctor has been able to perform a surgery, bring out a fetus, perform a surgery on a child and return it to the mother's womb, and the child is alive. That's the great feat of an African doctor. African invented the fastest computer on planet Earth, and myself, an inventor, invented the fastest effluent treatment system on industrial effluents. Again, I'm a professor, I'm a Nigerian and an African, with outstanding international patents to my credit as a result of my research work as a professor. I am African, truly African, in color and in creed. But today, it's not racism, it's not racialism, it is not Afrocentric philosophy. What is Africa? Africa in the context of today is the definition of a geographical location. And therefore, our brothers from Algeria, Tunisia, they're truly Africans. Africa must go beyond color. African is an identity, it's a philosophy, it's commitment, it's the heart. Africans have a soul. They care, they feel, they love. That is Africa. And so even as we choose this theme, Africanism, for this year's carnival, our emphasis also is to use dance and procession to tell an African story. Thanatology, birth and death. How do Africans celebrate their birth? How do they celebrate their death? Africa has taught the world how to love. Africa teaches the world how to do entertainment. Africa gives you the largest street party, where all people come into the world, irrespective of class and status, dance in the street with equality and sense of pride, with all the jidita dance. That's Africa. So Africanism actually is a new Oriental philosophy that says, look, Africa must be at the epicenter of everything we do. Dress African, act African, conduct yourself as an African, and truly be proud that you're African. So for my brothers and sisters that we are gathered here, I perhaps would like to use this opportunity to speak with the judges. The statistics will change. Our spec has changed completely. Because I know what, being an African man with an African wife, I know what an African woman should look like, and I know what an African man expects of an African woman. And so our statistics have fast changed. Africa today would define beauty in the context of Africa. Africa today is the giant of tomorrow. African demography shows that we are the most successful continent. Africa's demography shows that over 75% of our population falls under the age of 45, an indication that we have a very active youth force. If we combine that with the innovations and technology with the natural resources, Africa is the future. America is the past, China is today, but Africa is the future. And so if Africa is the future, and Africa has manifested here, just as I sat over there, and I saw fire sparked out here, and I walked through the backstage, and all through the engineering process trying to fix the problem, I didn't see somebody other than African, and the problem is fixed. That's African. And so I want to encourage every one of us who has a relative, a friend or brother or sister, an auntie, who is in desperation to leave this country, to leave this continent in search of greener pastures. There couldn't be any place greener than Africa. There couldn't be. And so Africanism is a celebration of the beauty, the grace, the glamour of Africa. That indeed, the best place to ever be on this continent, it's Africa. Because only in Africa you can survive without money. It's only in Africa that you can have a brother walk into him without a telephone call and you are home and you are received. It's only in Africa that there's a sense of humanity that you see that relationship comes above every other consideration. That's truly Africa. That's who we are. We love. Our old parents, no matter how old, they stay with us till that their last minute. And we take them to the greater world in grace. Africa is the pride of the world. We must be proud that we're Africans. And that's why the choice of Africanism is very, very emotional for me. It is because truly, truly, for you that has been so blessed with almost everything, you turn out to be so unsure of yourself and uncertain. Life sometimes is unfair to those who think that they are so successful. But success and failure have the same starting point. One is the flip side of the other. So Africa must realize that whatever things that have held us back, it's time to move ahead. Africans must take the center stage. And we're starting with the beauty. Let the African beautiful ladies come on this stage and show to the world what an African beauty is. Africans have curves. Africans have the way they walk. They walk with a swagger. Africans go with class and elegance. Africans move with grace. That's an African woman. African woman is very pretty, very beautiful. African woman is beauty in and out. African woman has compassion, has respect for the husband. African woman wouldn't serve the husband water unless she genuflects. That's Africa. That's what we expect to see. Our dress sense too must reflect our culture, must reflect our heritage, must reflect our ontology. That's what we are here to see. And so I expect that perhaps you've not had a direct opportunity to have a chat with me, but I actually shared it with the managers of this program to say, look, my understanding of beauty has changed. I want to be a real African man, and Africans are leading the world today. You wouldn't even send any aircraft in some places out unless an African man clears you to go. Africans in every field we find ourselves have done so well. And so as I sit back here and I see that the whole of this program is being managed by African team, I feel a sense of satisfaction and honor. I feel a deep sense of pride also that as I see our carnival mature and crystallize into an international carnival, moving fast and becoming the second most sought after carnival in the world, indicating indeed that Africans can organize themselves and African can make the world proud. And so, whoever comes on stage today must recognize, both from the dress sense, from the questions, from the way they speak, I like to see everything African. But please, African is not about color. So you must see beyond color and appreciate the fact that Egyptians, Algerians, Tunisians, and the like, they are Africans. Truly African because Morocco are like, we share the same sulca and gyri. We share the same characteristics because we fall within the same geographical location. And so we have a history that is akin to each other. And so you wouldn't be surprised when you see people from North Africa who don't look the kind of Negro color that you expect, but they're truly Africans because truly, truly, African is in a relationship. African is in a heart. Let's have the African heart. It is that African heart that will make a world a better place. Thank you, and God bless.
Morocco. Botswana. Angola. Uganda, Tunisia, Malawi, South Africa, Burundi,
South Africa is Burundi.
Somalia, Algeria, Togo, South Sudan, Kenya, the Gambia, Namibia,
I am in Africa. I am in Africa.
Zimbabwe,
I am in Africa.
Zambia,
I am in Africa. I am in Africa. I am in Africa.
Democratic Republic of Congo,
I am in Africa.
Cameroon,
I am in Africa. I am in Africa.
Rwanda,
It's present to us as the site of wide rules, the citizens of the earth.
Mozambique,
I am in Africa. I am in Africa.
and Nigeria.
I am in Africa. I am in Africa. I am in Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome your host for tonight, Ebuka Obi Uchendu and Queen Bee Bona Mateba.
Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. It is so wonderful to be standing right in front of you. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. My name is Bona Mateba. Ebuka, you look really good, by the way.
Well, I try.
You try? Is this you trying?
When I knew I was going to be co-hosting with you, I had to step up my game. I mean, you are looking gorgeous as well. Can we put our hands together for her?
Thank you very much. Thank you. And let me tell you, it's not about me this evening. As you can see behind me, 25 countries are here, ladies and gentlemen, to compete, of course, in this year's Miss Africa 2018 caliber. And only one of them is going to walk away with the crown. So I'm very excited to see that's going to be.
Very tough night it's going to be. I mean, they all look absolutely gorgeous. They've spent about 2 weeks in Calabar already preparing for the day, and so much has happened.
Yeah, I saw that. The girls were taken through boot camp, taken through the ins and outs of what exactly it takes to be Miss Africa 2018 caliber. And of course, if you did see all the exclusive content that we gave to you earlier on, then you know exactly what we are talking about.
But it's not just all boot camp and toughness.
Yes.
They also had some fun. There were a lot of gym sessions, so much has happened. They had a lot of fun, but most importantly, if you didn't catch any of that, I know some of you might have been, caught up with some other things. It's Christmas after all, isn't
Exactly.
it? Yeah, just go to missafrica.tv to catch up on all the fun the girls have been having in the last 2 weeks.
Absolutely. And do remember to follow us on Twitter, on Instagram. Let us know who you are supporting and where you're watching from the African continent. On Instagram, we are Miss Africa Caliber. On Twitter, Miss Africa _2018. And on Facebook, Miss Africa Caliber 2018.
Representing Tanzania. Hello, Africa. I am Harriet Alpha, representing Sierra Leone. Africa. My name is Hara Haravi from Morocco. Hello, Africa. Patience Putao representing Botswana. Hello, Africa. I am Keltia Nadiana representing Angola.
My name is Dala Yawosade, Ghana.
Hello, Africa. My name is Chisa Chirona, representing the Pearl of Africa, Uganda.
Hello, Africa. My name is Lobna Oni. I'm presenting Tunisia. Hello, Africa. I am Talisha Chingani, representing Malawi.
From South Africa, I am Paulette Neo, Mulweni, Africa.
Hello, Africa. My name is Salah Yamina Bashaten, representing beautiful Algeria. Medokbe, Africa. This is Aisha Len from Togo. Assalamu alaikum, Africa. I am Sumaya Abdurrahman from the Horn of Africa, Somalia.
Hello, Africa. My name is Ornella Kahimbade, representing the Heart of Africa, Burundi.
Hello, Africa. My name is Ajoka Moore, and I'm representing the Republic of South Sudan.
Jambo Africa. I am Mariam Ray, representing the land of great people, Kenya. Hello, Africa. My name is Jare Tuture, representing the smiling coast of Africa, the Gambia. Mwatokelopo, Africa. My name is Ndapewa Matthews from Namibia.
Saliwanani, Africa. My name is Annelisi Wendebele, representing Zimbabwe. Bayete!
Hello, people of Africa. I am Gladys Kayumba, representing Zambia.
Côté l'Afrique, I am Dorcas Deyenda, representing the Congo.
Hello, Africa. My name is Efamba Merit Atta, representing Africa in miniature, Cameroon.
Muraho Africa. My name is Irene Natasha, still representing the land of 1,000 hills, Rwanda.
Live Lili Africa. My name is Salva Paulino, representing Mozambique. Greetings, my Africa. I am Nemeka Chimamaka, representing Nigeria.
Now, we've seen the girls, we've met them, they're doing an exceptional job. Don't you think they look good, Ebuka?
I'm very impressed with how, they seem to, they weren't the same thing, but their individuality and their personality still shines in spite of all of that. So I'm very impressed and excited.
Absolutely. I'm also very, very excited. But do remember to follow us on all our social media platforms and, of course, tweet and let us know where you're watching. And we'll keep you up to date with what exactly is happening backstage with every single one of our girls. Remember our official hashtag this evening, hashtag Miss Africa 2018 Caliber on Twitter, Facebook, and, of course, on Instagram.
You can also participate in our online polls by telling us what you're looking forward to seeing with the most this night with all our girls. And of course, this evening gown and the swimwear competition will be coming up very shortly, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. and gentlemen, once again, please put your hands together for 25 countries here represented this evening. It's about to get tense.
Very, very tense.
Because I hear we're about to cut things just a little bit.
Just a little bit, maybe just not the 10.
Just a little.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting our top 15 in a moment. I see our judges are seriously deliberating, trying to get us to that point. We need our top 15. Like we said earlier, it's a tough job in their hands this evening.
Very, very tough job. So we're going to give them a couple of more minutes to round things up. But a quick reminder to everybody once again at home, please let us know who you are voting for. Which country are you supporting? Hashtag Miss Africa 2018 Caliber on Twitter, Facebook, and on Instagram. Let me check with my judges. Judges, are we almost there?
Yes,
Good.
give us a thumbs up if you
Can I
want.
get a thumbs up? Matthew, let me get a thumbs up. Milen, no thumbs up. Yes? Good?
We're there?
Almost there.
Is someone bringing it up for us in a minute? Are we done? Kinda, sorta.
All right, they still have the, smiles on their faces, so it wasn't that difficult, it seems.
You know what's interesting about the entire thing is, in all of this, the girls are still smiling.
Yes, and they have not moved a muscle.
You know, I find that pageants, people think pageants are easy, but I think the most difficult part of pageantry is the smiling.
The composure.
And how they have to keep smiling. I want to find out from them how they're feeling
Let's
right now.
do that, why not?
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you as happy as your face says right now? Is there some tension in there somewhere?
Not real. I'm fine. I'm used.
She's nervous, Ebuka, don't do that to her. Let me see who else we have here. Let me come down this way, all right? Hi. Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm very well. What's your name?
Sumaya Abdi.
And you represent which country?
Somalia.
Somalia. All right. Go, girl. Anybody here from Somalia? Yes. A couple of here. They're probably watching at home. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
You good?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
How has the whole journey been, being part of Miss Africa Caliber?
It's been good. I've experienced so much. I've learned so much.
Okay.
I want to thank Miss Africa organization for having me.
Fantastic. Good luck. You must save that if you make it to the top 15, because you might need it in the question and answer session, right? Are we ready? Top 15?
The results are in. Dim the lights.
Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's your top 15. When we call out your name, ladies, please step forward. First up.
In no particular order. First up, Miss Zambia.
Next up, Tanzania.
Ladies and gentlemen, also through to the top 15, South Sudan.
And taking the fourth spot is Somalia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Sierra Leone. I think the S countries are winning.
Next up, in the top 15, please put your hands together for Botswana.
Ladies and gentlemen, also through to the top 15 is Burundi.
Next up, Algeria.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up is Ghana.
All right, we're almost there. Taking the next spot in the top 15 is Rwanda.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Congo.
All right, next up, please put your hands together for Nigeria.
You didn't say that with a lot of joy.
Nigeria!
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, one of my favorite countries, Namibia.
Woo! All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Next up, Kenya.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're at the final bus stop, are we? Please, welcome into the top 15, South Africa.
Lots of energy there. Well done.
I didn't put it in, don't worry. It's actually there.
Fantastic, congratulations. That is your top 15. Please put your hands together for them. They'll be moving through to the next stage. To the ladies that didn't make it, well done for making it this far. You did an amazing, amazing job. To our top 15, the best of luck to you. The competition gets tougher and tougher and tougher.
The higher you go, with everything in life actually, the higher you go, the tougher it gets. Ladies and gentlemen, your hands together for our top 15 as they make their way off the stage.
Thank you so much, ladies. Go prepare for the next round. And congratulations. I'm sure everybody at home and the countries you're representing are super, super proud of you. Can't wait to see what social media is saying about this.
And now that you've seen our top 15, please share with us your thoughts on who you think might be going away with the crown tonight. Remember, the hashtag is Miss Africa 2018 Calabar.
Yep, and now, ladies and gents, wherever you are, you're absolutely gonna love this performance. Please put your hands together. We're not gonna say who she is. All I'm gonna say is, she's the #1 African bad gal, Tiwa Savage.
True queen of African music. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen our girls come out as the top 15. Before we get to the top 5, we're going to see them once again take a walk, representing proudly their 15 African countries.
still there. Everybody's still having fun. The judges are still there. We have our top 5 finalists. And Ebuka, I need you to help me announce them before we continue with the rest of the show. How's about that?
Can we not just keep the 15? No?
No, unfortunately we cannot. All right, judges, thank you very, very much. I do have the top 5 in my hand. I want to make sure, I don't want any Steve Harvey moments. Are we happy with the top 5, judges? All right, I got a thumbs up. All right, in no particular order. When I call out your name, ladies, it means you are in the top 5. Please step forward. The first lady taking the first spot is Zambia.
Give it up for Miss Zambia. Come on, come on. She's in the top 5.
Oh,
She
yeah.
deserves a round of applause. Let her enjoy her moment. Congratulations.
Well done, darling.
Next up in the top 5 is Sierra Leone.
Yes. Well done. All right, the third spot, ladies and gents, goes to Nigeria.
You're not clapping like she's your homegirl. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, remember it's the top 5. We have 3.
Yes, 2 more to go.
2 spots left. Only 2 spots left. What? Can you hear what? I don't know what it's saying.
Congo. I'm hearing Congo this side. I'm hearing Congo. I'm hearing Ghana. I'm hearing.
What?
Aha. Okay. The 4th spot, Ebuka. Come on, you're killing us now.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, into the top 5. What are they saying, Togo? Zobo. Oh. Please give it up for Congo.
All right. Well done. And the final spot in the Miss Africa 2018 caliber. The final spot in the top 5, ladies and gents. This one goes to...
You will beg us before we say this.
You will beg us. Ghana! And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, your top 5 for the Miss Africa 2018 caliber. Zambia, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Congo, and Ghana.
Thank you very much to the rest of our top 15. And we have our top 5 on stage now.
Yep.
One of these 5 beautiful ladies will be crowned Miss Africa 2018 caliber tonight.
Absolutely. Now, ladies, we're going to ask you to head backstage, collect your thoughts, because they will be back in a couple of minutes, of course, for the question and answer section with the judges. But next up is Mr. Legbegbe himself.
Legbegbe.
I can do it, right?
Please give it up for Mr. Real.
Hey!
Ready, Shackle. Ready, Shackle. Okay. Oh, yeah, fool. Oh, yeah, fool. Oh, yeah, fool. Fool, Jabi. Okay. Oh, yeah, fool. Yeah, oh, yeah, fool. Yeah, oh, yeah, fool. 1, 2. Okay. iPhone 1. iPhone 2. iPhone 3. iPhone 4. iPhone 5. You say iPhone 6. Okay, iPhone 7. iPhone 8. Self me on the pole. Okay, sir. I go key, ready now. Me want change on for my dollar. You say 10 billion for my moto. How many billion do you moto? Owo to koda ni shomato. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What you want to tell? What you got story me? What you want telling me? You say about me for you. All I gonna tell you. One time. Log in Instagram. Now my story full for time. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Fún wọn jẹ bí ṣe wẹ́gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Fún wọn jẹ bí ṣe wẹ́gbẹ̀. iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, my love, iPhone 8. You know what's more like that? Maru ako tu gbẹkẹkẹ. Lálẹ́ yìí máa rí mẹ́mẹ́
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the pressure is indeed mounting for the top 5. I am standing with the judges. Millen, I want to ask you a quick question before we get to the rest of the show. How's the experience been being part of Miss Africa 2018 caliber for you?
So first of all, this is my 3rd time. So for me, it's like a family. And I'm so proud to see the whole brand growing, and every day is something new. And this year is so special because our excellence, the governor, found or realized how important to celebrate Africanism, and this is just too special. So I'm so glad to be here, and I can't wait to be back again. I want to be a family here. I love Calabar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Millen, give her a round of applause. Always a fantastic guest. Matthew, let me come back to you this way, because you also, like Millen, have been here before. How has your experience been seeing the pageant growing from strength to strength?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to His Excellency the Governor for putting this initiative. It's really important, especially what's happening across the continent with gender-based violence. So with some of the young girls who set up campaigns and projects fighting gender-based violence, something that started here, it shows what can be done if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely. A big round of applause to that. Thank you very, very much to you, Matthew. That's a very important topic as well. But Ebuka, back to you. Let us get the show on the road. Time for us to get into the question and answer session, right?
This is the tough part, isn't it?
Are they ready behind
It's actually
you?
my favorite part of everything, because, we tend to think beauty pageants about beauty alone and talking about physical beauty, but of course, we're here to celebrate Africanism and, of course, their intellect. Ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 are here.
All righty, our top 5 are here. And where are we going to start? Who do you have that side?
Are you ready? Yes. Let us know your name again and your country.
My name is Gladys Kayumba, and I'm representing Zambia.
All right.
Ms. Zambia, here is your question, I beg your pardon.
So my question to you, how beautiful? Hello?
Hello.
As we celebrate Africanism tonight, and this is going to continue forever, what makes you so proud to be an African woman?
Thank you very much for the question. What makes me proud as an African is the heritage that we have, our food, our clothes, and above all, our hearts as Africans. African people are the most kind people that I have ever known in my whole life. I have been raised by a proud African woman, and she has shown me the true way of an African child. I am proud to be African. Thank you very much.
Preach it.
All right, girl.
Just preaching.
Get it on. We love a strong, powerful African woman, right?
Yeah, she said the standard very high, so let's see how it goes. Once again, your name and your country.
Hello, Africa. I am Harrietta Alpha from Sierra Leone.
All right,
Person from Sierra
Henrietta,
Leone.
good luck to you. Here's your question.
Good evening, and very well done to reach so far. With this year's theme being Africanism, what would you say is your way of celebrating your heritage on a daily basis?
I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
Let's take it again.
With this year's theme being celebrating Africanism, what is your own way of celebrating being African on a daily basis?
How do you celebrate your heritage as an African?
Yes.
On a daily basis. How
On
do
a
you
daily
celebrate
basis.
being an African on a daily basis?
Good evening. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. As an African, how do I celebrate my heritage? Being alive, being an African, is one thing I'm proud of. Going everywhere, I raise my head high, and I show the world that I am an African. I am proud of my country, my culture, and I show that as an example, being here today and standing proud. Talking to the other girls about my country is one thing I loved, and that's how I celebrated and celebrating still my culture and the heritage of Africa. Thank you.
Thank you, Sierra Leone.
Standing tall indeed, isn't she?
Okay, honey. Oh, honey.
Very well done. 2 down, 3 to go.
Yep.
Once again, your name and your country.
I
Okay.
am Nemeka Chimamaka, representing Nigeria.
All right, Miss Nigeria, your question.
Miss Nigeria, in 1 minute, sell Africa to the world.
In 1 minute, sell Africa to the world.
Thank you, judges, for that question. Greetings, my Africa. Africa, my smiling Africa. Africa, my Africa. The Africa with the greatest cultural heritage. The Africa that survived the slavery times and colonial masters, and yet still stands strong. The Africa that goes everywhere we are, found in the world, still dominating. The Africa that stands strong, always, anywhere we find ourselves, no matter when, no matter how. We Africans are always the best. Africa, who has it in their gene to always dominate, to always prevail, to always move forward. This is my Africa. Thank you.
Okay. We've got a competition, honey.
Looks like we'll have a spoken word artist in the house, isn't it? All right.
Who's next?
Thank you very much, Miss Nigeria. Your name and country again.
My name is Dorcas Dayenda, representing the Congo.
All right, Miss Congo. The question for Miss Congo.
Well done so far. My question would be, if you are crowned queen tonight, how do you intend to move the Africanism conversation forward?
I'm trying to answer in English because I'm French.
Okay.
Africa is what I'm proud the most because of the color of my skin, my natural hair, and the education of my mom. So I will show to the world that I'm a woman, a real woman that will represent Africa in the best way.
Very well said. I couldn't tell that English is not your first language at all. Very well done.
All right. Last one, Ebuka, in the top 5. Who do we have there?
Finally, name and country.
My name is Dela Yawusade, Ghana.
All right, Miss Ghana, can we have a question?
Good evening, ladies, and congratulations once again for being in the top 5. Ghana, my question goes to you. Being an African or being crowned Miss Africa goes beyond the crown, as you know. As the first ever crowned Miss Africa, I want you to be an ambassador. I want you to withstand the ground as an ambassador of Africanism. If you were to win Miss Africa tonight, what would your pet project be?
Thanks for the question. Good evening once again. When I am crowned the queen tonight, the very major project I will take on, aside supporting less privileged kids in my community, is to promote African products, promote women in African, with the required skills in African vocation, and provide ready markets for them to sell their African produce. And if I have to go to the extent of organizing fashion shows, fan fairs for them beyond Africa, I would do that because Africa has so much wealth we need to show to the world. Africa has so much culture and tradition to demonstrate to the world. Thank you.
Very well done. Thank you, ladies. Congratulations to you, the top 5. And judges, thank you so much for those questions. Very tough and very important. The question is, who is going to take the crown? We're going to give the judges a couple of moments, to gather their final scores. And Ebuka.
Today, as I take my final walk, and pass this prestigious crown on to the next great queen, let me remind you that my fight has not ended. It is just the beginning. They say your life can change forever in just a moment. I am a living testimony of that. When I was bestowed the honor to wear the African crown, I knew deep down my purpose was found. she who reigns supreme, I was dubbed. The fearless queen, they say. But to me, I am the voice of the people. A branch of the mighty tree of Africa that relies on the roots who symbolize those who came before us, the roots that gave us life, our roots that we must not forget, but rather embrace. I'm a product of their sweat, and that is why I glow like no other.
Right. Unfortunately, darling, it is the end. You're gonna have to give somebody the crown this evening, unfortunately, and you did a wonderful job. And please give her another round of applause. Absolutely beautiful. So we're ready to announce our 2018 winner of Miss Africa Caliber. I hope everybody in the room is ready. I hope everybody at home is still watching. And I hope your favorite wins. That's the most important part. So, what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to announce the top 3 in no particular order, after which we will announce your second runner-up, your first runner-up, and then your queen.
So just to clarify, what we're about to announce now is the top 3. Not the winner, not the second or third place.
Not yet.
The top 3 in no particular order. Ladies and gentlemen, first up into the top 3 is Nigeria. Are you ready for us now?
We're almost there. Joining Miss Nigeria in the top 3. Please make some noise for Zambia.
Miss Zambia. Okay, 1 spot left. Ladies and gentlemen, taking the final place in our top 3 is Congo!
Yeah, honey! And there they are, your top 3. Congo, Nigeria, and Zambia.
One of these women is about to be crowned Miss Africa 2018 Calabar. It is time.
It really is. Let's move up a little bit this way so that everybody at home can see myself and Ebuka. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to start with your second runner-up. And if you're in the venue or at home, we need you to scream as loudly as possible. I think this is the moment everybody has been waiting for. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second runner-up, or like we say in Nigeria, the person that carried third is Zambia!
Congratulations to Zambia. She's your second runner-up. Let's hear it for her. Please give her a huge round of applause. Now, the 2018 Miss Africa Caliber is... Let's hear it louder and louder. Who do you think is going to take the crown?
It's a tough one, isn't it? Well, just remember, the role of the first runner-up is very important, because if the winner is not able to carry out her duty as Miss Africa 2018 Calabar, the first runner-up automatically takes the crown as Miss Africa. So, they're both winners tonight. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, let's do it.
It is time
to announce
the The winner
for Miss Africa 2018 caliber. A woman that's going to carry the African crown and represent our wonderful continent.
Let's be sure.
She comes from...
Give it up for Congo! Miss Congo is the winner!
Miss Canada! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the brand new queen, Miss Africa 2018 caliber, representing Congo! There she is, taking away $35,000 US. A big thank you to you at home for watching and everybody here. Thank you so very much. Thank you, of course, to our wonderful judges, to you, Ebika. What a star you are.
And you did amazing as well, Bonang. Thank you very much for being amazing this evening. And of course, once again, congratulations to Miss Congo for being crowned Miss 2018 Calabar in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to party.
It is.
Are you ready?
It's time for us to party. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's do it again next year, 2019. Have a wonderful festive season from...
Now, as we celebrate Miss Congo as Miss Africa, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage a legend, to Baba!
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Hey, see, I know what I am feeling in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it is love, and I know that this love was surely sent from up above. It's you the only one that I think of. You are my African queen, and I know that it means that you're the only one that I will serve. I'll give you. Congratulations to all of you, man. God bless you. The People's Princess, Your Excellency. One love, Calabar. Not too much, man. One love.
Thank you, thank you. Africa, thank you. Here we are as government and people of Cross River State. We'd like to especially congratulate Africa for this wonderful, wonderful pageant. It has come, and we have a winner, the African Queen indeed. On behalf of the government of Cross River State, I hereby present to you your brand new Jeep. In addition, your sum of, which will be presented by my wife, it's,
I hereby present to you our brand new African Queen, your $35,000 US prize. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. But for sure, all the contestants are winners. And so I've had a meeting with my wife, and we agreed that we are going to host all of them in our house to a dinner to say you're welcome to Calabar. All of you have become ambassadors of Cross River State, Nigeria, and indeed Africa. We shall continue to work with all of you and ensure that you participate in the programs that promote Africanism. Please dress African, look African, think African, and have an African heart. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all to coming and support us. I would like to say thank you to the government and the organization and all of the Miss. Like I told you at Christmas dinner, we are all winners. And if I can, I would give a crown to every woman in this world because we deserve it. Thank you.